Yes, people, just rounding up here at Old Trafford. Manchester United have won by 3-2 against Newcastle United in the last home game of the season. Wadja, we'll start with you, bro. Not a lot of us thought we'd win that game today, but we have. And you know what, though? You know what? There were some good individual performances out there, bro. There was a decent performance.
Ahmad again showing everyone it's the same thing. Everyone's going, why has Anthony started all year? Why is this kid not got any time? Just technically, it's just so flex. It looks like him and Kobe on that right hand side. They just look like they have all the time between them. Kobe has someone that is on his same wavelength, and just between them, like even for the first goal, the pop. He's got a goal and assist today. Is he gonna start next week? Probably not. Should he? I think he's put his name in the hat.
I just don't get it, like, because Ten Hag is also the sort of manager that like will stick with the Rashford Garnacho thing because that's been his free. But it's like
it's not work.
Surely Ahmad's got to do.
It's not work. It's last couple of games. It's not work. I know you and I have gone back and forth on the Rashford thing. We don't have to go back. And it just I'm happy with one. I'm just frustrated that we've given a performance when nothing's on the line, nothing matters, and I'm more here going, what the fuck's this been all?
Yeah, like, and why hasn't he been playing?
Pardon my French.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But yeah, so he's put his name in the hat. Like I said, Kobe, our best three.
These guys think we won the FA Cup.
It's not brain science that our best three players are our three most technical players on the pitch in Bruno, Kobe, Ahmad.
Make a big difference.
Yeah, they do make a big difference. Shout out to Amrabat as well. I think he's what concept you play in his position, and look how he shines. No, I don't know about you. I don't really care about the Brighton result, to be honest. I don't want to be in the Conference League. I do not want to be in the Conference League. All eyes to Wembley in 2 weeks' time, and that's the one. That's the one.
Man like Matifalu, there you go. Here he is in the flesh. What did you make of that, man?
I think it was pretty alright game, to be fair. 3-2 at the end. A bit edgy towards the last couple of minutes. They scored the second. I was like, we're not doing this today.
We're gonna crumble.
We're not doing this today, are we? But I think we should have won by more. I think, to be fair. Hojlund had a few goals.
How happy was you to see Hojlund get a goal, and the type of goal that it was, and how important was it for him to get a rest?
You know what? I was surprised seeing him benched today, but he came on with a point to prove kind of a thing, and he came on and got his goal. Almost got to give Ten Hag that one, to be fair, because I questioned that, why he benched him, but he came on, got his goal, maybe needed that bit of rest, right foot as well.
He's not scared, that's what I mean, he did it against West Ham when he took it from his left to his right into the corner. You know, he's not afraid to use both feet.
Really good finish, and Ahmad as well. My God, how has he not been starting games? I don't know, honestly. Like him, Bruno, and Mainu, there are times of passing between each other. I was like, we're playing good football here between the three of them. So I think going forward into the FA Cup, we just need players back. Martinez came back, had a few blocks as well, 3 tackles. Good to see him back as well.
He's not injured.
Yeah.
We're going to come to the birthday boy. Big up to you. Happy birthday, bro. Nice one, man. Blessings to you today. In terms of like the players that have been missing, you know, Bruno come back in today. You know, Rasmus Hojlund got a bit of a rest, and of course, look at what Ahmad's doing. How do you see us shaping up? You know, going towards this FA Cup final?
I think towards the cup final, I think it's so key that Ten Hag doesn't look at that Brighton result and try and prioritise it. I think personally, the FA Cup's where we should be looking at. That's what gets us into Europa League, which is a bigger tournament than the Conference League. So I think we probably got all roads lead to Wembley right now, do you know what I mean? And I think every single United fan probably share that opinion. It's so key that next week we manage the minutes of some of the players that have been injured in the past couple of weeks. So I don't want to see Martinez probably start. Probably want to see him like get a bit more minutes than he did today. Hojlund, if he's got a niggle, probably should come in like around about half time as well. Just get some like tempo in the legs.
Get a bit of freshness, get a bit of rest, or whichever needs what.
You don't want to get into the final whereby they're fatigued, because if City don't win that league, they're coming for us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, we don't want them to win the league, but nonetheless, like we don't want them coming for us like full throttle, because then we can't handle it. So we want a situation where we've got our best players as warm as possible. But I think it's so imperative, Flex, that we start with Garnacho, Ahmad, and Hojlund up front. Like, that's got to be the front three. Nothing else. Like, I don't want to see Rashford or Anthony, because
Rashford, Wembley, big game player. No, do
you know what it is? I think
Garnacho looking a bit tired recently.
I think if he sits on the bench for that big occasion, when he comes on, he's going to come with a point to prove. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to work for us as well. Do you know what I mean? You see last year in the cup final when Garnacho was on the bench, when he came on,
he changed the
he
game.
made the game, like he was literally the difference. And I think he should start from the start of the season. He's played a lot of games this season, I know, and Ten Hag probably hasn't managed his game time as well. I think next week against Brighton, he shouldn't start.
Yeah.
That's the perfect time to slot Rashford in. If Rashford plays well, you know what I mean?
Give Garnacho the rest against
Exactly,
Brighton.
against Brighton, and then keep him warm for Wembley. But if Rashford plays well against Brighton, then you got a bit of a selection dilemma. But I think going into that final, there's no way he can start with Rashford if Rashford doesn't play well against Brighton. Does that make sense? I think it'd be literally suicide, because I think like you've got Garnacho, who even when he doesn't play well, he does the defensive work.
Yeah, he works hard.
He tracks back, and he's always a threat. When he picks up the ball, you get excited straight away.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie though. You're saying that, and I can picture it. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm getting hyped, but I'm like,
Imagine Wembley when he's bro.
but Ten Hag.
He's not gonna.
He's not gonna not start Rashford. I can't. He's not, is he?
Especially
He's
since,
not.
Especially since he's been off. He's been off for a couple of games.
Yeah.
He got 10 minutes today when he didn't.
He's trying to build him back, getting ready for the final.
He didn't really.
Rashford's starting the final, bro.
He didn't really need.
But you know what though?
start the final.
Rashford in those games.
Does show up.
So he can just have a
score a goal.
moment.
Yeah.
He hasn't been good all season.
Yeah.
But if it's a derby, it's at Wembley.
He's got that level. He can
just do it. And you know, we're going to come to you. Just actually, away from the game today, Ten Hag's speech at the end.
Good speech.
Did you like that? Was you encouraged that he did that? So I spoke to a few people. They were like, "Nah, it's been a rubbish season. He shouldn't have done that, etc." I didn't have any problems with it. I liked it. I think that the fact that we've supported you all year and it's been bad, come and address us. I liked it. But how did you feel?
I agree. It has been for the most part pretty disappointing as a whole. I think we can all attest to that. And yeah, I like that. I like that in a manager. He's got that. He can admit, you know, it's been very, very disappointing, but then still come out fighting essentially and be like, we've still got the attitude. We still want to come on top of, you know, come out of this season with something. You know, we still want to, you know, have something to, you know, walk out this season and not be, it was a complete waste of time. And yeah, to further your point, I feel like Rashford probably will start. He probably shouldn't. Will he get into the Euros? Probably. Should he?
All them things. That's what I mean. Just name brand Rashford.
But this is the domino effect that you know. It's only 2 games left, but this is what's going to affect that. This is what's going to actually, you know, have the influence on those decisions. And I feel, again, as a whole, we have been very underwhelming. Injuries, of course, unlucky. However, I feel like Ten Hag, he has had a rough time of it. He's been put through the cycle. He's been put through the media cycle, the spin cycle, the hate cycle. He's been put through everything. And that speech, I thought, was indicative of his character, and I like that. I like that. You know, even when it's not going well, still to, you know, be able to rise your chin up and you know, address us and you know, be honest and still have that fight. I admire that very highly in our manager.
Echo that sentiment. I liked it. Guys, okay, well, that's us wrapping up. Let us know how you guys feel about it. Did you like the speech? Was it not that big a deal? Is it a given? Absolutely. He should come and do that. That's a good thing. And who was your man of the match today? Lastly, I will do that actually before we go. Just give me one name, man of the match.
Ahmad.
I'm going to go Amrabat, man. Shout out to him. He plays so well.
Amad Diallo.
Amad Diallo
But
wins.
shout out to Ahmad, though. He did well.
Don't try and change now. And then, take care, guys. See you later. Peace.